Hi everyone, Paul from Local Text Marketers here. In this video, I want to announce the launch of part 1 of our permissions module. This is a major upgrade, one that we've been working on for a couple of months, and one that significantly expands the flexibility of Connect. I personally have not been so stoked to get a new module launched in a very long time. So what's it all about? Well, let me tell you. The permissions module allows you to remove the privacy restrictions in Connect if you so desire. So let me explain what that means a little bit. By default, users on Connect can only participate in conversations with the contacts that they have added in the Connect platform. We do this to maintain privacy between a staff member or caseworker and the client, and this is obviously very vital functionality. However, it's also somewhat limiting in situations where there is no expectation of privacy, or when you want to have a number of key staff members be able to initiate or contribute to any conversation with any contact on your entire account. The permissions module removes these limitations for any staff members that you choose to provide with this option. It's really easy to enable. From your account dashboard, go to the Users tab, scroll down to Manage User Access and Contacts, and for the user for whom you want to give full access, change the user status from standard user to super user. That's it. This super user will now have the ability to initiate or contribute to any conversation with any contact in your Connect account. Super user status can be applied to both administrators and to Connect users, and it can also be revoked. There's an updated video in the users section that discusses the permissions module in a little more detail, and I recommend you watch that if you get a moment. Now, I'm sure you probably have a number of questions about this new module. For example, you're probably wondering how a message from a Connect user with a super user status will be displayed in the Connect messaging window of a contact who belongs to or has been added by another user. Well, let me show you. Remember those nicknames you had to enter when you added your users into the system? These are now displayed in the Connect messaging window so any user can see who's contributing a thread in the conversation. You're also probably wondering how this affects the message archives. Well, we've got that covered too. The archives now displays the full name of any user who contributes to a conversation along with the usual time and delivery status. The contact's conversation is always associated with the primary user, but the conversation threads will be associated with whomever added them to the conversation. I'm really excited to see what you guys do with this. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to drop me a line at pcrane@localtextmarketers.com or respond directly to this newsletter. I will get that as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to your feedback.